Hello, so let's start the solving problem, merge intervals. Here we have given an interval array, and in interval array, again we have another array. The array index is 2, so the start and end, you can see the start and this is the end. Okay, and we have to merge the overlapping intervals and return it down non-overlapping intervals that can cover all the intervals in the input. Okay, here we have given that intervals, and you can see this interval is overlapped because in 1 to 3 you can see 1 to 6 you can see 3 and 2 as well, right? 8 to 10 it's non-overlapping interval, so we are just adding it to the answer, and this is the last one, right? Here how I am just thinking, it's brute force approach. First we have to this array, right? After sorting we will find it out this sorted array, right? As it's already sorted. I have taken this example. Okay, here you can see this array. Okay, after sorting, what will happen? It will move the first index 0 and 2, 1, 4, 3, 5, 7. All okay. So all the remaining elements are as it is. So after sorting, this will be our array. Okay. Here you can see 1, 0 and 2. 1 is in between this, then we have to just update this. Okay, 0 to 4. Okay, I will show one visualization. Okay, oh, I want, okay. Here you can see, here is the visualization for this. I have taken the same example here, 0 to 1, 4, like this. Okay, here you can see the merged array. The current index, the starting index is 0 and 2, right? The next, if we want to merge, right, at the first moment it is the same only. When it move to iterate to next iteration, the current interval is 1 and 4 and merge is as it is. If we merge this 0 and 4, it will, as it is overlapped, so we are just merging it out, right? Again, here you can see the 5. Again, we have to merge 0 to 5. So the merge index a vector will be 0 and 5. Okay. The next interval as 7 and 9, it will add another just like this. Current index is this. Then again we have to add this 12 and 15. As you can see, here is the merged overlapped array, so we are just updating. What we have to do here, the intuition behind this, here we have to compare the last index with the first index. If the first index is less than or equal to this last index, then we have to just update this index. Okay, right? And when we have to add to the merge our answer, when we have to find it out the next integer, that is this index is greater than the last index, right? So here just only two condition. The first index will be less than or equal to the last index of the previous. If this condition occurs, then we just update the first last index as this current index last, right? And if you found the last index is less than the previous host index, then we have to just update the next, that is we have to add to the merge index. Okay, so here I have write it down the code for this. You can see, if the interval size is less than 1, then we have to return it down. We have sorted this interval. Okay, here I have declared an array, answer array, vector, I'm just adding the first two elements to the vector. Okay. Here the first condition is that if we found the previous index is greater than or equal to the next index, start index, right? Zeroth index. If we found, then we have to just update this index, not like this, but for consideration, just take this index we have to update. Okay, so we are just updating the array vector of first index. After updating, we are just returning down the answer. And if we found like this situation, if the vector the first index is greater than the last index previous, then we are just adding it down to the vector. Okay, and at the last, what will happen, this index will left blank. If we didn't update it at the last iteration, then it will skip it. So at the last, we are just adding answer to the vector. Okay, the time complexity for this is O of n.